Hi everyone, Governor Kate Brown here. I called the Oregon legislature into session because I've been concerned that Oregon needs to take further action in response to two crises unfolding across the country: the COVID-19 pandemic and the epidemic of police violence. These last few days have been an opportunity for lawmakers to set aside partisan differences and to take action for the people of our state, and they have done so. The COVID-19 pandemic has had tremendous economic consequences for so many people who are already struggling to get by. Oregonians trying to keep their jobs, and small businesses are trying to stay afloat. Lawmakers came together this week to help working families, people who are living paycheck to paycheck. They are taking up these policies, extending the moratorium on evictions and foreclosures so that working families can stay in their apartments or homes, and small businesses can continue operating amidst the pandemic. Protecting CARES Act payments from garnishments so that federal dollars go directly into people's pockets. And while it may not be the sexiest legislative proposal, I was really pleased to see the legislature take up the issue of rural broadband internet access. The pandemic has shown that internet access is no longer a luxury. It's a basic necessity. I applaud lawmakers for moving quickly this week. I also called lawmakers into special session in order to respond to the clarion call for police reform. Across the state, tens of thousands of Oregonians have taken to the streets to demand racial justice and police accountability. This isn't just big marches in Portland. People in small towns, suburbs, and rural Oregon are also standing up to say Black Lives Matter. Let me be really clear. The crisis of racism and racial inequity in this country has only worsened since President Trump took office. This is a president who, on a daily basis, stokes the flames of hatred and division, rather than building bridges of unity and healing. I called the legislature into session because I don't want to hear the words, "I can't breathe," uttered from the mouth of a single Oregonian, not from one more American. It will take far more than 3 days of work in our state capitol to set our state on a course toward racial justice and equity for all. That said, I'm proud that lawmakers have been working to take several important steps forward, including limiting the use of chokeholds and tear gas, setting up a statewide database for police disciplinary cases, and preventing an arbiter from overturning the discipline of a police officer. As we take these steps forward, our task to eradicate racism in this country remains monumental. We intend not just to talk, but to act. This work is not the end. It's just the beginning. I want to recognize the People of Color Caucus of the legislature for their leadership in pushing us to be bolder and move faster on the road toward justice. And a particular thanks to Representative Bynum and Senator Frederick for their courage, their tenacity, and their dedication. I want to thank lawmakers for their time and energy. Let's keep Oregon moving forward.